guys, my name is iPixel Dot. Most people call me Dot. And I just wanted to give you guys an update on my sanctuary. My build is mostly known for the huge number of power suits, and I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. Recently, I started really getting into trying to figure out how to cover up these houses. So it turned out really good. I mean, it's completely all around like that. It completely changes the outside of the houses, which is really cool. And I got turrets on each one. I only did this to like 3 or 4 houses. So after a while it started getting a little boring for me. It's a little off on this one especially. This is the first one I did. So it's a little off. But there's the second one. Then I did a third one back there. So, and each house has their own generator, a couple beds, and a few fun things. This one has a lot of stuff because I tend to use it a lot for quick stuff, like to run in and drop off some junk, all that fun stuff, of course. And, you know, you gotta chill out somewhere, you know.
Out here, you gotta take things one
Alright, everyone, well, most people have known about my power suits. All of these are complete sets. There's about 60 some in here, maybe a little bit more than that. All of these are complete. And as you guys can see, if you have seen some of my previous videos, it's pretty packed compared, because I had to move some around and I wanted to try to fit as many as possible in here. And yeah, I had to get rid of, I had a little room in that corner. It's gone, and so I can make more room for these. There's about 40 on this wall, 40 some on that wall there. So there's probably actually more than 70 some in this building. I say there's probably close to about 90. Kind of think of it. The whole building is completely, and one of the most common questions I get is, where's the generators for this building? If you guys can hear it, there they are. And now they got the new DLC out, where all of these can easily be replaced by one generator for the new DLC. And the only reason why there's a wall there is because I had raiders shooting at them and knocking out the power. Gotta love it. Of course, ever since I bumped up my security, I didn't really have to worry about that, so they're kind of pointless, to be honest. With my robot. And then, because I started running out of room in this building, I had to build another one. So I had a lot more fun with this one. Still learning quite a bit, of course. There's gaps in it, and I apologize. And unfortunately, because of the gaps, the stupid Brahmin keep getting caught under there and knocking stuff down. But, yeah. It's almost full. A lot of these are incomplete sets, as you can see. I think I added about 50 some more just with this building alone. So I have a I think the last count I had about 145 power suits, and about 90 of them are complete, which is pretty impressive in my opinion, considering I did not use any mods. I'm so fed up with people saying I use hacks and mods. This is on the Xbox, guys, and I'll prove it to you. Xbox, look at that. But yeah. And right here, I can, as you can see, here's where the Brahmin I have issues with. So I carried on over my toolboxes with the suits. That way I can keep track of them whenever I do collect them, and then when I'm in the mood to try to finish some of these suits up, I just work on them. I didn't get too fancy with the space. Up here is all my X-01s and special suits. Special suits meaning like, there's those. Which I think is the only special suit up here really, other than the X-01s. There's only like 4 or 5 finished. You see 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's only like, yeah, 4 finished suit, X-01 suits. Ah, here's another special suit, which I thought was really cool. Then up here, I have more generators, which, like I said, with this building, I decided to get a little bit more fancier. Make it look super cool. Yeah, I cheat a little bit, getting out of buildings. So, gotta love that. And of course, I decided to build Dog Meat a little place. His little sanctuary. He's got his own TV, tons of toys, phones. So he's got lots of fun there. And he's an electric. And I decided to... The only reason why I skipped a few houses is because I wanted to work on this house especially. This is the house you originally lived in before, like pre-apocalyptic. So I had decided to put some more benches in here. And I put my little toys in here, my little models. That's not even all of my models. I had issues, as you guys can see. It kept falling. Bottle heads. And then back here's the magazine racks. I still haven't got all of those, sadly. Yeah, I admit it. I haven't gotten all of them. But I was working on them, then I got bored with working on them. Wanted to work on something else. And then over here, I was trying to make a Brahmin pen, which I failed miserably because I can't even keep Brahmin in it. They don't want to stay in there. And with the Automatron DLC, I decided to... I'm going to start replacing the human guards with robots. And I started doing that. I just need to build some more robots. That's all I really need to do. And then right here, I got a little fancy too, with the little tree. I was tired of going over here and it being completely blank, so I decided to try to incorporate this a lot more into the little settlement. So I built some stores. I've built 4 of them around it for right now. I'll probably add more later, of course. And I built a little roof with lighting. And then over here, because of the Automatron DLC, you can go out and send these little iBots out to collect stuff for you, which is really neat. Sometimes you still have to go out and fetch them, which is kind of annoying in a way, but it's understandable in my opinion. Yeah, kind of have fun. And then this building is my building robots in. Really have some fun in it. That's one decoration. And I have the new DLC, which is the Wastelanders building. I haven't incorporated it on this settlement, but I have incorporated on the island. So I'll be doing that. I'll do a little review on that one later on when I feel ready to show it off, because I'm pretty proud of that one. And this is where they garden, of course.
Seems to be growing well.
Looks great. Like, I think there's about 20. Yeah, I'm still ticked about that happiness. I have 24 people. Defense is 453. Water, I have a ton of water, of course. plenty of beds for everyone. But for some reason, I cannot get my happiness past 84. And it's really starting to tick me off. And, like, seriously, it's like the only achievement I have not hit yet. And it's starting to, like, really get on my nerves. And I've tried a little bit of everything. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. But as you guys can see, there's plenty of turrets, protection. And that was another big question. Like, how do you keep people from stealing your suits? If you have plenty of protection, you should be fine. And I have wall completely around this place. And then I have the guards set up at certain points so that nobody can get in. But I had a lot of fun doing this one. I can't wait to show you guys the Spectacle Island that I've been working on, especially with the new DLC. It's going to be amazing, just so you know. Like, I've definitely improved my building. Like, especially with the gaps on the ground, I figured out how to avoid that issue, which I'm so excited to show you that. Some people have been asking me to show them how to do the building, and I'll probably end up doing a video later on, so check back often, and don't forget to subscribe, guys, because it's very important to subscribe. I've had a lot of people try to give me tips and everything, and as much as I appreciate it, it's stuff I already do, and stuff that they could have avoided giving me tips on if they just watched the new videos, so don't take offense to that. I do appreciate them, I really do. And I love how you guys are getting into them just as much as I am. I am looking for tips, though, on how to get that freaking happiness meter up. It's really getting on my nerves. But yeah, subscribe. And keep following. I do appreciate you guys. So, game on and have fun.